Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be the kind of start of a new kind of me basically. If you would like to see how I get this look, then please stay tuned. And what I'm going to do is something that I just watched from Nikki Tutorials, but she got it from Beauty by Belinda on Glow Up, which is fantastic. It's such a nice, such a great show. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to do like a little take on that, but I don't want to do like kind of the ripped paper. I want to do like a star or a love heart or a flower kind of bursting in my eye instead. So yeah, that's the hope anyway. I'm going to start with the Simple Hydrating Booster with minerals and plant extract for just a really nice dewy kind of supple skin. That's what I'm after. So just take a little bit slash a lot in my hand. This literally just does feel like water when you put it on your skin. You actually don't feel like you're putting anything on at all. Just let that kind of sink in for a minute. I'm going to use this is my like holy grail foundation now. I love the way it sits on my skin. I love the way it looks. I love the way it wears. It's amazing. This is the Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. I am number 3 fair. I am very fair on my face. On my face I've got quite a pink undertone and I get quite flushed really easily. But then on my chest I've got quite a yellow undertone, so it's a bit hard to kind of match me up with any foundation, to be honest. So, and I'm going to use this full coverage face Bobbi Brown buffing brush to just buff that into my skin. I don't really need to go around this eye. So I'm just going to go into this eye, sorry, so I'm just going to work around it and working from the T-zone outwards, because that's normally where you want to have most of your product and your coverage. This is very watery when you first take it out its tube, but I feel like it just sits in the skin like a dream. It's so nice. So like I said at the start, I've actually tried to do the like YouTube videos and stuff for ages, and I keep saying that to my husband, like I really want to do it, I really want to do it, but I just feel like I keep making excuses to not do it, and like I keep saying to myself, oh, like I don't have anything to give anyone, nobody would ever want to watch me, like why would anyone want to watch me? But like I have knowledge, I know what I'm talking about with certain things, and I just need to have that confidence in myself to kind of start it and do it, you know. But I've been watching like a lot of YouTube videos, and they've been or the Instagram stories and stuff, and people have been saying about like starting a YouTube channel and like doing videos and stuff, and every single person has just said, if you want to do it, do it. So I'm like, well, there's nothing keeping me back, is there? Like, I'm a full-time mum trying to get my freelance business up and running. I have the time at night, like sometimes I just sit and I play a game on my phone for the whole night, and it's just wasted time, you know. So yeah, I thought there's a wee bit of a story time, but there you go. Yeah, a light concealer. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define in C4. This is like the dupe to Shape Tape, and it's honestly incredible. So I'm just going to conceal, I couldn't think of the word there, under this eye. And I do feel like you don't need loads. Like, I can't be doing with that whole triangle, I'm just not all about that. Like, that's just doesn't interest me, you know. I'm going to use a dual fibre brush. This is from Zoeva. This is a petite stippling, but I'm actually going to use that to buff in that concealer, because it's nice and light, so it will keep it in that targeted areas that I put it. I'm going to do this brow now, and I'm going to use, this is the NYX Professional Makeup, obviously, NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I am in the shade Ash Brown that I use. And see, the thing is, see when you start getting more confident with doing your brows and doing your makeup, and like everything will become so much faster for you. And that's what a lot of people say whenever I do lives on my Facebook page, which you can go and follow here. It's just Emma Bain MUA. I think it's still under as my maiden name, which is Emma Bowen. But if you put Emma Bain MUA and my little icon with EB Bridal Specialist will come up. If you go and like that, I would love that. I do a few lives on there. But a lot of people say on there that I make everything look so easy and fast. But like, people need to remember that I have been doing makeup for like 6+ years. I've been a professional makeup artist for nearly 3 years now. Like, how much a difference an eyebrow can make. I love that so much. I think I'm going to go with that. I want to do a smoky eye basically, but I want to do it with, I'm going to do it with this. This is the Illamasqua Compliment palette. It has a really nice kind of shimmery champagne. It has a really nice, a lovely plum, and a really like kind of dark sparkly purple. To prime the eye, to do like a really nice sticky base, I've got this Revolution foundation stick, and this is in F2. But this is a kind of cat tongue cream shader. This is also from Zoeva. So right, what I'm going to do is take that in the back of my hand, so then I can carve out my brow with this as well. I actually might take a little bit of this under my eye a little, so I just feel like under my eye is a little bit dark still. I'm going to take that really light champagne-y white shimmery colour and pack that on in this kind of outer inner corner here to about 1/4 over to my eye. This little brush that I'm using is just a little brush, again from Zoeva, but it was in a pack that I got. I think I'm going to make this a little bit of a winged outlook. I'm just going to take a brush that's got a little domed fluffy brush for the crease, and take that little plum in the corner there, and put that on my outer corner. So what I'm going to do is pack it on first, and then kind of take the brush and kind of flick it over so it wings out a little. So now that I have that kind of packed down and laid down, what I'm going to do is just take a nice fluffy blending brush and actually just take the same colour, a little tiny dab of it on the blending brush, and try and buff that out a little. Just tiny little circular motions though, because remember that this bit up here is all still sticky. So I had a little fallout there of the shadows, so what I done was took away all the shadow and packed on powder, pressed powder, just so if any fallout happens, it's easy enough just to go in and brush it away. So I think we might need the colour on top now, so we can blend it all kind of together. I'm going to use a little, this is from Red Sable Oval C204, and I'm just going to use that same champagne colour just to kind of set this top part. Just using that same brush to kind of diffuse that harsh line that was there from the concealer that we packed on to under the brows and over the eyelid. So again, now that that's there, that will kind of help blend this plum shade. I think that's winged out enough, don't you? I'm going to go in with liner, and I'm going to use, this is the Kiko Lasting Gel. This is incredible. Such a good liner. I've had it on my hand obviously from doing clients and stuff, and it's lasted like through washes and showers and days and days and days. It could last a war. It's incredible. Such a good gel liner, and it's so affordable. I think it's like £6 or £7. So I'm just going to start with putting that basic line down, and then from there I find the easiest to do the wing from that. And then sort this inner corner. So when you do the wing, if you're using this kind of pencil kind of brush, you want to make sure that the tip of it is super like pointy, and then that's where the flat edge is, that's where you're going to get the point. So I kind of want this. Like so. The trick with liner is as well, see when you get that point, just leave it. Don't keep going back in and working at it and working it, because that's when it gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and bending it around up to the sky, and I've only learnt from that through trial and error. There's been many times where I've ended up having very different eyeliner. I think I want to leave it there, and then I'm going to take just the same gel liner and my waterline, and I find that this is the best way that gel liner will last in my waterline and on my eyes. So it looks like that, and it looks crazy right now, but when we have the shadow underneath, which I'm going to do right now, it will look a little bit more cohesive, and it will look more like it's supposed to be there and not just like a harsh line. So that's the hope anyway. So I think I'm just going to take that plum colour again, put that little bit of a champagne in the inner corner, and really buff that in, and even maybe use a little bit of that dark purple as well right near the lash line, so it's nice and concentrated. And now I've got that dark colour down, I'm going to take that plum and just try and buff that out a little. I think what I'm going to do when I'm here, just to kind of help it blend in a little, is take that dark purple just above this liner and smoke it a little tiny bit. Alright, so what I've done is, I actually feel like I can't see out of this eye. I've actually just put on the lash and mascara because my camera cut out, so I just thought, why not, I'll just do it. I'm going to move on to my face makeup again, and then we can move on to the flower. So I'm going to bronze my skin first of all. I have all my products already sitting with me. This is like a really oldie, but I love it. It's the Collection Bronze Glow Mosaic. This is what it looks like. This is in 2 Radiant. It's a very shimmery bronzer, but I really like it. I think it looks lovely on the skin. For it being such a kind of high street product, basically cheap product, it looks great. So back to the big mirror and just using the blush brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to bronze my skin with this, not contour but just bronze. Let that help blend in a little, hopefully. And then I need a little contour brush. Here we go, perfect. And to contour I'm going to use this Hoola bronzer. I'm going to go back to the blush brush and use Breath of Plum from MAC for my blusher. I actually love this makeup, it's so nice. I'm actually going to use this contour brush from Zoeva and highlight with it. I quite like using this for a highlight because it's like the flat shader. It really concentrates the pigment in your shimmer. Just going to use, this is the Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Pink Glow. Got this in Beverly Hills. This is my posh highlighter, but I love it. So I hope you can see the glow. Wee sweaty lip and Tin Man nose. Wee bit above that brow. And of course, let's put a little bit this side, and then we'll just take that away from the inside there. We're going to go over that anyway, so that'll be fine. I really like the way this is turning out. Alright, I'm going to use 3 brushes to do the shading, hopefully. So what I want to do is, I was going to use just 2 brushes, but I think I might need to use 4 I mean. I'm going to use a little fluffy brush and use that bronzer from Benefit. And just kinda get that shading in the inside, so it actually looks like it's kinda I think I want this bit to kind of be clear now. So I think I'm done with that colour, done with that brush. And what I'm going to do is take the darker brown and then basically go around what I've just done with the cat tongue brush. And using this cat tongue brush is going to be quite good because it's already got that rounded edge, so it's going to help me get a kind of define shape. you want to make sure that you've got the pigment really quite well on the brush, because if you don't, it just looks a bit muddy. And you want that kind of harsh outline, and that's what's going to help you kind of make this look a bit more 3D and realistic, like it's a whole. So what I've done is that medium brown first, that darker brown second, and what I've done is just off camera is just went round with my little pencil eyeliner brush and using a black, just went round and kind of made darker parts of this hole so it looks like it's got a little bit of depth. And hopefully, and I mean hopefully, it's kind of looking a little bit more 3D. It's so hard. I've never done anything like this before, so I didn't know how hard it would be. But oh my god. I think I need to go round with a liquid liner, I think, or that gel liner, and put little definitions of black. Well, my eyes starting to water. After all this I've done, and my eye starts to water now when I nearly finish. Bloody typical. Right. God almighty, this is mental. I'm going to try and take a picture. See, to be honest, I'm quite happy with the way that looks. So my memory card is full now, so now I'm going to film on my phone and hopefully it's still as good. But this, look at that glow. Ugh. You need to have the contour the other side as well, don't you? But yeah, that is my makeup done. Hopefully it kind of looks good and you liked it, but I really love that eye look though. It's so beautiful. Yeah, so hard to kind of stop looking at myself. Yeah, there we are. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you subscribe and like and hit a wee bell down below, and I will see you in my next video. So thank you so much. Bye.